What's going on, guys? I got this Ram 2500 and it's got a pretty nasty door crease that I'm gonna repair today, and I'm gonna try to take some video footage and explain, what exactly PDR is and the process that PDR techs do to get dents out. A lot of people have this misconception that dents, just pop out, which is rarely the case. Pretty much never come out, just pop out back to factory finish. So I'm gonna do this little tutorial video on what exactly I do when repairing a dent. So hopefully you'll have a little bit better idea in the future when you need paintless dent repair or dents fixed in general, to know, the damage you have is even possibly repairable with PDR. So here's what we got. Pretty nasty little crease going through the door. So first I'm gonna just polish out this little scuff just so I could see the actual damage better with my light, and then we'll go from there. So here's what I got. I got my light. This light helps me see the end of my tool, so I know exactly where I'm pushing at. And I can get super fine detail. On this repair, I'm going to be able to go right through the window. So I have this shield to protect the window, so I can prime my tool against it, and then a wedge to open up the cavity to get my tool in there. So I got this tool right here. I put a little piece of tape on it to get started so it's not super sharp. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna slowly work just pretty much one end from the other end and evenly raise it all up. To try to take the whole damage out evenly. That's the best way to get it out cleanly. You wanna go little by little the whole way. Alright, so I got these called knockdowns. I'm going to use this to tap the metal back down to even up, some high spots. Whenever there's a dent, it usually creates high spots on its own, or when the technician is pushing Sometimes you over push it to where it becomes a high spot, so we gotta tap it back down. So right now I'm gonna go through and just kind of knock down all the high spots and then go back through and push some more. Got a little bit of a sharper tool. I'm gonna get this in there and do a little bit of tuning real quick.
On my timeline. Saw your picture on my timeline.
All right, so here we are. Still not done, but you can see the progression of it so far.
Saw your picture on my timeline. You were backlit by the sunshine. Couldn't text across the skyline. Undecided as I scroll by. Timeline. Went for hours by my timeline. Saw your picture on my timeline.
All right, guys, so I pretty much got this dent wrapped up. This whole truck, I'm gonna be buffing and ceramic coating, and I gotta do some like paint touch-up and stuff. So the scratch is pretty deep on this dent. So once I get to buffing, I might do like a little bit of a fine tuning with a sharp tip tool to get the texture right, depending on if I gotta, wet sand out that scratch or whatnot. So there might be a little bit that I'll have to do, but for the sake of the video, this is what we got. So you can see the scratch right there. It looks pretty good. Before, if in the other videos, while I was working on it, if you pay attention to the lines like in my garage door or in my toolbox, you would see the distortion and how they were all crooked and wonky. But right now they're a lot straighter. Maybe a little wave right there. But like I said, once I buff it out and get it all cleaned up, I might do a little bit more fine tuning, but it all depends on how much sanding and buffing I got to do to get that scratch out. But it was about 4 hours of work, so it didn't just pop out for me. And like I said, there might be maybe say another hour worth of work between buffing and maybe some fine tuning right at that spot. So yeah, I hope you learned something from this video and a little bit better understand the PDR process. Like I said, I get a ton of customers that are like, oh, it's just easy, it needs to be popped out. Trust me, I wish it was that easy. If it was that easy, then everybody would be doing it, 1, and 2, it'd be a lot cheaper, and nobody would have dents on their cars. But it's a lot slower moving process, especially when you don't want to harm the paint. Somebody without any experience could go in there and start jabbing, and then they crack paint, which it happens. I mean, I'm not perfect. I haven't been doing this forever, so I'm still learning. But it's not something that you just want to get a DIY kit online and try it yourself, because you're probably going to create more harm than good, and then cost you more money down the line. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll think of me next time you have some dents on your vehicle. You could call or text 219-595-9929. Find me on Facebook or Instagram. I post a lot of the past work. But yeah, message photos of dents if you have any questions. I appreciate you to subscribe and just keep an eye on my YouTube channel and give me some views here in the future. All right, thanks guys.